How's it going? Just Average Schmo back to open something new. Something I've never done before. So we'll see how interesting it is. And I also thought it might be a good way to actually not only branch out a little bit, but to do something that then I can actually give my opinion about to other people that might be more interested in something like this than me. But hope everybody's doing great. You'll have to deal with it. It's humid today. It's up in the 80s. Humidity's high because we got some storms coming to roll in later, which hopefully will cool it off a little bit. I was out laying mulch today in it, and that is not fun doing it by yourself. It's hot. It took a while because I was smart and I took after I got one section of landscaping done, I sat in the truck for 10, 15 minutes, cooled off. I didn't sit in air conditioning, just in there with just the fan blowing, because you don't want to cool off too fast when you're real hot. Obviously, try to stay hydrated, and got it done. Hopefully tomorrow when I go to do the third restaurant we have in Springfield, one of the other maintenance guys will be free, and he can come help. Because I'm actually going to mow the grass there and then do the mulch. That way I'm not, it's better to do it that way than to do the mulch and then mow the grass, because then when I use the blower and stuff, I might just be blowing the grass clippings into the mulch. So, mow first, then mulch. And I am so looking forward to Friday. Friday I'll have, I say a shorter day, but not really. I mean, to most people's standards, it would be like a normal or even a long day. Because I go in and I open, so I go in at 4 a.m. I work in the kitchen, I think, until 11 a.m. And then after that, I need to go to, that's at the Troy Burger King. And then I'm going to go out and mow the grass there. Depending on what time I get done with that, I might try to power wash at least maybe the sidewalks, because I want to be done by 5 o'clock at the latest, because I guess you'd kind of say what I kind of view as like my adopted daughter, my daughter's sister, who I'm not her biological father, but my family, in particular me and then my mom, have always looked at Star as family, and I've looked at her as kind of another daughter. My mom's looked at her as one of the grandkids. So it's her high school graduation, so I'm going to that, and it'll be nice. It'll be nice to just sit back and watch and see her graduate. I'm proud of her, just like I was my daughter. So it'd be interesting to see where she goes from here. But anyway, that's my week. And then the weekend, I'm going to try to get some crap done around the house. I say that, and then every Saturday I waste at least half the day just sitting on my butt doing nothing because I work so much during the week. Alright, let's dive into this. This box right here. This is a mystery tackle box. And it's from mysterytacklebox.com. Okay? So I'll leave that down below, although I would imagine you could probably remember that. I mean, it's not real difficult. But yeah. I decided to get something different. I have been fishing. I do enjoy fishing when I go, and because it's relaxing. It is. Even, especially if it's a nice day. You take a cooler. Back in the day, I would have taken a cooler maybe with some beer in it. Or, wine coolers. Who remembers those? I don't think I could drink wine coolers these days. I mean, even back then, if I drank more than like 2 or 3 of them, it didn't really, put me out of it. But give me a stomachache. I don't know, just something about them. Looking back now, they weren't really that great. I don't know why I drank them. But, yeah. Or, these days I would probably, instead of for beer or something, especially if it's a warmer day, it's not really good to drink. You know, one thing I've learned through experience is on hot days, it's not really good to drink alcohol. It really isn't. Not only does it make it so it messes you up faster, but better chance that it can actually make you sick. So these days I'd probably go with, you know, the good old Mountain Dew or Body Armor. I love my Body Armor. Anybody from Body Armor who watches this video, if you want to sponsor me, just send me some Body Armor, and I'll set it right back here on the shelf in every video. Probably the empty ones. I mean, I'll drink them, obviously. But anyway, here we go. Enough rambling. Let's get into this. Any of you fishermen, this is going to be kind of like a review too, to see, you know, I don't know whether this company makes their own lures, whether they pull in lures and tackle and stuff from other companies and they make these boxes. So we're going to see. I don't remember exactly. Well, I can look. Actually, I can look it up real quick. I'll bring it up and I'll tell you exactly what I paid for it, because I got it through Amazon. Still waiting on one thing to be delivered here from Amazon. I'm waiting on one package to be delivered. I actually set it up to be delivered to my mom's house. That way it wasn't sitting on my porch, but it was just some wet cat food and wet dog food, and then I got one of those running stainless steel bowls for Uno, because I was especially getting warmer. Want to make sure he's more attracted to drinking a lot of water. And I've read in a number of places and through vets and stuff like that, that cats are just, their natural inclination is running water. They prefer to drink out of running water. Because, you know, in the wild, their instinct is to look for moving water, because then it's more apt to be clean, you know, fresh water, rather than water that's just been sitting there. So, I got that. It was supposed to be delivered today, but when I checked before I left Troy, which is where my mom lives, it hadn't been delivered there yet, so I was like, well, I'm just going to come home. I'll pick it up tomorrow. And then I'm waiting on another box to be delivered here. But I'm not going to say what it is. It'll be a surprise, because it'll be something I'll do a video for. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Bring up my whole order. Thank you. Alright, let's see. I paid $24.99 for this mystery tackle box. So, we'll see whether it's got, you know, I would imagine it's got that much value in it, but we'll see how it applies to. Okay, so there's the inside of it. Catch more fish. First up, we have got, looks like just a couple of hooks. It looks like a lot of the stuff might have barcodes on it, so I might be able to scan it on Amazon and see. But we have a couple of SPH Classics Finesse. It looks like it's just two hooks. No, there it is. It's the same logo. I guess the actual company is Spear Point. Alright, that's not hooks though. That's... This is a 2-pack. Well, I don't see the 2-pack, but they have this as a 4-pack for $10.83. So let's just cut that in half and say $5.50, $6, somewhere in there for those hooks. Alright, next Oh, we've got a decal. I'll probably keep the decals because I can put them on my bar downstairs. We've got a... That's a lobster, right? Yeah, lobster for MTB. Alright, here we got the little... we've got a little card. It's got a QR code on the back of it. What's inside? Multi-species. Scan this doohickey with your phone's camera to get them. So it's probably you scan it and it gives you kind of like the cheat sheet as to what everything is, which I'll probably look at later. Well, there's actually quite a bit of stuff in here. Next, we've got some other hooks. These look like they have weights. Fish Luck, World's Luckiest Tackle, Original Scrounger. This don't have a barcode on it, so I can't scan it. But you might be able to manually look it up. Or I could probably just use the camera, the regular camera, not the barcode. No, Uno. Well, that didn't bring up anything close to what I was taking a picture of. Well, it's not bringing anything up. So, I don't know how much that's worth. I'm going to say, let's just say $6 again. Okay. Next, we've got, this looks like it's some kind of minnow. It's a Vexen Coastal Reaper. Is that what that says? Coastal Reaper? Crystal Reaper. The plastic was like right over the writing, so it's hard to see. Rip it, jig it, reel it in. Cool packaging. This does have a barcode. So let's see if it comes up. Crystal Reaper Jigging Lures. That's a 4-pack though, I think. Well, let's look at that one. Yeah, that's a 4-pack. Alright, well, 4-pack sells for $29.99. So we could probably say this is about between $7 and $8 then. Next, we have Lunker Hunt. That Hive? Yeah, Hive. UDSP is looks like that's the actual brand. But it's the Lunker Hunt Hive Micro Wiggler. And I'll put in the description box below this, any of them that have like websites, I'll list the websites down below in the description. But yeah, so these are just like really small, almost like neon yellow. Does have a barcode, so let's see if we can bring it up. Here's Lunker Hunt Dragonfly Lure. That's not what we're looking for though. There's a 3-pack of it. I mean, it's that lunker hunt, but it's not the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't see this exact thing coming up. So let's just say $5. Alright. Alright. Last item. It looked like there was a lot of stuff in here, but I mean, overall, I mean, it's not bad. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 lures and a sticker. Right? Am I miscounting anything? No, 5. So 5 items and then the sticker. Alright, here we have Smart Baits, color changing baits. Huh. Looks like they go from like this neon green to black, maybe. That's pretty cool. Huh. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in there. Yeah, 4-pack. They do not have it does not have a barcode, but it does have a website, smartbaits.com. So I don't know. So we'll just say again. I'll say $5 just for the hell of it. I'd imagine this is probably more, but we'll say $5. And I said I paid what 20? What did I say I paid for this? I don't remember. $24.99 or $29.99. See how short-term my memory is? Yeah, $24.99. So say $25. So overall, I mean, you're not getting massive overvalue. I'd say, again, you know, the 2 items I couldn't actually look up. I might be off. They might be closer to $7 or $8. They might be, you know, this might be $10. I don't know. But even if you just go, say $5, you know, $5 across the board, that's $25. And you got the cool MTB lobster sticker. So I would say you're getting like $30 in value in one of these boxes. And I mean, I think it's probably kind of cool because you might get, you know, it's a fun way to kind of surprise yourself, get something that maybe you've never seen before. You might find your next favorite lure in a box like this. So check out again, I'll have all the websites for the different items down below, along with the actual website to the mystery tackle box. I don't know whether this is something that, obviously through Amazon, it's just like a one-time thing. You just go in and buy it. But I would imagine it might be a subscription that you can sign up for. If you're a big fisherman, and then you just get it every month. I don't know. I will look into that. And you do the same. And it's a nice little box too. I might actually keep the box just because that would make a good shipping box, because the label, the shipping label, would cover up most of the top. So I'll keep that. All right. Well, there you go. That was the box from mysterytacklebox.com. Again, I got a total of 5 items in it and a decal for $24.99. So let me know what you think. Are you yourself a fisherman, especially when we get into the summer? Or are you more of a warm weather fisherman? Are you one of those people that goes out fishing year round? You do ice fishing, and every season you're out there. And do you just do it just for the sport, just for the fun? Or do you go places where you can actually fish and keep what you catch, and then, fillet it and have fresh caught fish for dinner? Comment, let me know. All right, well, that's it. As always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so we all have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Everybody stay cool. Getting that time of year. And, I mean, it's so early. I mean, we're already up into the, here in Ohio, we're already up, approaching 90 already. And with the humidity, it definitely feels that much. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like in, come middle of July. But if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit that notification bell or icon, whatever. Because I do have a number of things coming. Right here sitting beside me, I have 2 different things that I'm going to be doing videos for. One, I bought 3 packs of the Lorcana Disney trading card game. See if I can pull any rare ones out of that. I bought a box of Sage football. So we'll be doing that. I'm still waiting on another box of Sage football. I ordered, again, I'm waiting on another item from this order through Amazon. I think it's supposed to be here next Monday. But I'm not going to say what it is. It'll be a surprise. And then I have a couple of things. I have one other thing ordered from Blowout Cards. But I don't remember what it is. So, anyway. Come back for all that. Until the next time.